quit in the 90s. I took over.
Look, I was born in 89.
Well,
I didn't play for 6 years.
okay, I took over. I played pool all my life when my dad died, and I switched. It was not his game. I started playing darts. Playing at a Ford's club out in Ford's Pursuit.
I've never heard of it. You said I heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
North of St. Charles out in the cornfield.
Like Winsfield, that's right.
No, like directly north, you know where Boston Town is? The badass go-karts are outside?
I know where St. Charles is, though.
Go straight north, 94,
Okay.
straight up. Out in the cornfields, and you'll run into 46. I'm sorry, I'm old. Old as fuck. God, I'm terrible.
Good evening, everybody. Yep, of course they're gone. Right when I get back. Hello, everybody. How's it going? But let's see what's going on up there at the other table. We do have an 8-ball match going on up there. And they're kind of in a thinking holding pattern at the moment, so might just wait a little second. You know what I can do while we wait? I can show you guys some of the highlight clips that we've seen here lately. I'll wait for these guys to come back. Let's. I don't think I've played this yet.
Look at this. Yes, I did. Anybody see that?
Oh shit! I got a clip for you.
Just send it straight over. Going to the stack just like that. Just like that. Wow, great shot. Oh, wow.
Come on, pretty baby.
What's the worst that could happen, he says? You just play another game.
1, 2. Oh, no way.
No way. What is this? Oh, don't look. Has not really found a way yet. Also, I don't look like Dave moved his coin. He might be playing the 10 ball now. Yep, he got it. Wow, great shot. Use the cue ball and get down there and knock this out. All right, guys, the players are back, so we're going to go ahead and go back to the match in action. We have a growing list of little highlight shots from various matches, and it's growing to be pretty fun to go back and watch some of those things from time to time. So here we have Ronnie, and most local players know Ronnie. You don't often see him on the big table, but he definitely can play on it. Doesn't seem to change his style too much from one table to the other. These guys are doing a race to 7. I don't know if they're doing multiple races. I know Ronnie likes to play for a good long time. We also have a couple other guys in the house that are probably going to want to get in some action at some point. So whichever table happens to open first is likely the one they'll end up on. Oh, wow. You hit a good stroke on that ball. Yeah, and another one. Both those great strokes. Oh, Ronnie overcut that one. He got pretty far away from the 7 as well, but sometimes trying to judge those thin angles on the rail like that, they can really get away from you. And here we have Dan Otto. Been around for a while. In various forms. He also overhit that ball by quite a bit. He might have actually gotten himself a little hooked here. He may have to try and come up with something else. He could masse around the 9 or maybe just a small little jump. Just depends on how he's feeling. Looks like he's going to masse a little bit. He does like jumping with a full cue though, so that was the thing. He elevated and almost got there.
Smells like dick.
Okay.
Bobby won the first game because the run ran, the spitball ran, or won the next four.
Charlie plays well.
Oh yeah. And he does. He has such obviously cue ball control, and he does crazy ass master shit. Nothing, no trick shots, nothing like that. But like he can get on a ball. He gets on any ball until. Come on, baby. He's gonna get thrown out by a mile.
You know you used to own a pool, right?
I don't.
I know it's probably before your time.
Well, a couple of mishaps back and forth there. Dan tried to play a little safe on the 7. He left it tough. Cuts real thin. The bank might actually sneak by. Yep. He left just the angle. Good shot from Ron here. He got a little straight in on the 9. He's going to have to... if he's real straight, he'll just draw back. Otherwise, he can just go forward a little bit and kind of bounce off the rail. He just elected to go forward lightly and come on down in here. So leaves a long down the rail shot. He hits it very well. Pulls back to within 1. Score 4-3 in favor of Dan. Now let's see what we got going on here. My dinner just arrived, so I'll be watching, but might not be talking that much. If anybody has any questions about anything, if you don't already know anything about the Players Club, do let me know. If you have any questions about what we have, what we do, what the point of all this is, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. Pop them up in the chat.
I gave him 200 and he won 150. So he won 20%. And I was buying his beers on the night. I was like, hey, keep shooting. That's way more than 2%. A lot of times
Oh, a little miscue there. That did not sound good. Spent a lot of time chalking up.
we paid like $30. So for buying 2 when he's gone. So we paid like $30 to get in. No fully drive.
He did put a lot of topspin on that ball. And that one worked out though. This is a pretty manageable table. Just really the 1 to the 2 is going to be real tricky. Just speed sensitive wise, you know. It's going to miss the 4, come back out. 2 to the 3. It's got options depending on where he gets on the 2. He needs to pick a spot for the 2 and how he gets to the 3. After that, from the 3 to the 4, he's probably going to want to be close to about where the 1 is now in the 4, somewhere on that line, the 1 and the 2. Yeah, I did not think he wanted to put outside to go around there. Go up the rail maybe with a little bit of inside, kill it off the second rail. Let's see if he still has an angle. Looks like he's shooting at it. Yep, he does. Good shot. Overran this one a little bit too. He's going to have to come to another one. Now he's got pockets he's got to worry about. He might elect to go. No, looks like he's going to draw. Maybe draw into the 7, hold for the 4. Oh wow, he tried to back cut it in the side and missed that one a little bit.
And they're like $2 a piece, and we left. I never paid him. So he walked in one night over there getting food. I was like, I'll pay for your food. I gave him some room for 20, like $16. Yeah, very rarely. I told him about your roof. He's just like, oh yeah, I talked to him. That's a common story. No, he don't want to. Yeah, I said, hey,
think Dan got maybe a little fortunate. This is definitely a makeable shot. Ronnie tends to cut balls pretty well, but he's jacked up on the rail. The side pocket he's standing over might be in his head. There's all, the bank is real tempting because it looks like it's straight on, but that can be goofy at times. And he elected to play safe. A smart shot. Smart shot.
I used to buy him and leave him here for everybody.
I finally found actually station by his house, Shell, sells supplements and everything. And I fish now, so I can
That was unexpected. I definitely figured Dan's miss would have cost him that game entirely, but did not work out. What's up, Cookie? How's it going? Where are you at tonight? And don't tell me you're playing Sekiro. No wine coolers tonight. He has a different Go Juice. The game is getting easy now. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that, especially on console. Unless you've just farmed enough dudes to where you're overpowered everybody, which I didn't think that was a mechanic that game even allowed. Dan overcut that one a little bit. It's going to leave Ronnie a good-looking table again. I haven't been watching these guys too long. I kind of feel like they're having trouble closing these racks. Really, the 8-ball should be the only real issue in this rack, and he's just wants to get a, an angle to cut the 7 a little bit to would be the left side of the pocket, so he can come under the 8 and shoot the 8 up in the top left corner is what I would expect he would want to do. But he kind of got 50-yard line here, so yeah, shoot that shot again. But he overran this one a little bit. He's got the angle. If he can get relatively straight in on the 8, though, he should be okay. Whoa. I don't know about that one. He's just going to take what the table gives him from here, it looks like. Nice shot. That's one thing I've noticed about Ronnie. He doesn't really try and force position unless, he really kind of has to. He's just real confident in his shot-making ability, even though it doesn't always work out. So now they're taking a We're taking a beverage order.
Yeah, go ahead and get 2 right.
Yeah, that
I'll just leave it there.
Fireball.
I always do.
I was gonna see your hair, but I don't do that well, but.
All right, Ronnie gets out well. And they got a drink order put in. The butterfly lady, I haven't played that game since last time we talked, so I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't even gotten to the ogre yet.
So there's 20 foot water, and I jump off the cliff, I split up, 3 foot fall.
Yeah, I may have to start just looking up cheat sheets on how to play that game because I don't think I'm going to have the time to really farm and go through all that craziness.
Literally, the only reason, so there was this kid out there, and he's like, you know, them jumps. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go up there, and I do a front flip with full flip. I'm fat, but I can flip.
So I'm fat, but I can flip.
I can't, I do back flips on boats and shit. I don't do ropes. So I jump off this ledge, and I literally hit the water, and I didn't go under. I stayed above the water. I'm like, I looked around, and was like,
Well, if we're on the big screen, that means you can't be playing right now, right? Also, you can probably get a game down here if you want to come out. Try out. Hey, what shaft did you end up going on? Did I ask you this already? I know you were looking for a new one.
it's not like they say. It's so we go 11 o'clock road. You don't ever like raft up where it's like raft across the river. Never. They advertise it like that. We don't. Oh, come on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but that ball we just stay up, that was my ball. That ball went over.
Well, let's see here. Now what? A little bit of tight traffic from the 4 to the 5. OB Classic Plus, Kamui Clear. Sounds like it's good. You like it so far? Oh wow, Dan went that way at the 5. Yes, that is Cookie. That is Dan Otto. I almost didn't recognize him. Didn't have a hat on, and he shaved. Oh no. You love it. Gives you another reason why you miss. New shaft. I don't know what it's going to do. Never mind the fact that it's the exact same shaft that you just got out of. Of course, I did the same thing. I literally bought the exact same shaft I had. The only difference is I got whatever the standard. I got the Everest tip that came on it. Instead of paying OB $40 for an OB or for a Kamui. Dan really hit the piss out of that crossbank here. He's going to have a... Can't even say a bit of a tester. This is a pretty severe tester. Yeah, he tried it. He hit it pretty good. And if he hit it just 1/3 softer, it probably would have fell. And look at this. Look where it lands. Unreal. Oh, that 30-inch shaft is life. Yeah, I love it. I guess I'm just a little tall for it. I mean, who wouldn't want an extra inch, right? Shaft jokes. Pool halls will forever be 12 years old. This is the thing, like, I don't think I don't think Ronnie jumps. I don't recall any time ever seeing him jump. But this would be the perfect opportunity to do so. Otherwise, he's got to try and masse or try and kick at this ball. And speaking of jumping, he's taking apart his break cue. Let's see how this turns out. Did he take apart his break cue? No, he still got his playing cue on. I don't know what he was doing then. He's got both his cues there. Okay, now he took apart his break cue. That was an awful... No way. Wow, that's brutal. You made a great shot. That's really unfortunate. Dan got pretty fortunate there. There's really no other way to say it. I mean, he jarred the 8 and got hooked. Another guy made a great jump shot, make the 8. Cue ball comes flying up table. It puts Dan on the hill in what is, I believe, the first set of the evening. I would fully expect him to play again.
What's going on here, Hixie? Some guys on the base.
Rodney. He left. What are we sweating? Right here we got Dan Otto. I have no idea what they're playing for. They were already playing when I got here. But we got Dan Otto and Ronnie Hansen. Playing a little race to 7 on the big tail. Just 9-ball for now. Ronnie's having some trouble getting the benefit of the rolls here when we get for some bumps. But yeah, I expect they're playing for a steak or a shake or maybe both. Nothing too crazy. I don't think it's like an entire steak dinner, but I could be wrong. Dan's not really known for his gambling action. Nothing against him. He just doesn't get into that mess too often. Not that he won't. He just doesn't. Yeah, Dan tends to be a little more methodical, but he also kind of plays a little loose sometimes. I can't say that I ever heard Ronnie being accused of being a slow player. He can be. But I don't think of him. Wow, I don't think of him as a slow player because his pre-strokes are so erratic, and they just kind of make me feel like he's just firing stuff all the time.
So my question is, whatever happened to Ponce de Leon and Domber? Pitching well. Right, but they ended the season
fastball, curveball, changeup, you're not gonna last in the
This year
majors.
he was throwing like high 90s. He got to Boston, he started hitting 102.
Well, he's a bullpen guy. He was throwing every bit of 100.
No, I got
This is totally unrelated to anything, but let me just tell you how much I love enchiladas. You guys ever want to bribe me? You can bribe me with enchiladas. You know, Mike, you can come in and try some one pocket. You don't have to wait and play cookie. Oh, Ronnie, how? Oh, wait, look at this. It's going to go? It's gonna. No. Nope. Yeah, I Mike, come in anytime. I mean, it's, you know, I'm sure you've heard us say things plenty of times, you know, we're more than willing to, you know, and this isn't like a, hey, like, we'll teach you how to play, you know, I mean, but we for real, we'll, you know, show you the game, introduce you to it, tell you what shots you should and shouldn't shoot and why, you know, at any time. Dan, how? Oh, man. Yeah, anytime you want to come in and just learn the game. I mean, Brendan loves that game. I really enjoy the game. Brendan plays it better than I do, but I still enjoy it. Yeah, anytime you get a chance, come on in. No, Cookie, you cannot get the 6 out. I don't care how many enchiladas you bring me. You're not getting the 6 out. Good. Because I know you'll bring me like 9 enchiladas, and then I'll just be in food coma, and you would have to give me the 6 out. So that's the thing. You want to bring me 6 enchiladas, and then you can give me the 6 out because I'll be in food coma the whole time. So we could do that. If that's how you want to do the enchilada for the 6, what do you think?
Good friend of mine's Mike Burr.
Enchiladas are great, man. You ain't wrong.
I know his older brother really well.
I played ball against Mark.
And then Mark has been.
It sounds terribly American to me, but they probably are my favorite Mexican thing that's out there.
Yeah, I know Mike real well.
I played with Luke Floyd and then Tyler Mutual, Stan Mutual's grandson. Stan Mutual come to our baseball games, sit in the dugout.
That's exactly.
Enchiladas at
I still don't.
Trey Camino's in Caseyville may be the best. I don't ever get out to Caseyville, but now I'm going to have to put that on my memory list. Trey Camino's in Caseyville. Cookie, I know you know better. I know you know better. Dan, what are you doing hitting this ball 100 miles an hour? I know you know better. I don't eat anything that came from a body of water. In Colorado, enchiladas are on every other corner. That's great.
The hardest game.
What is
Well,
that?
I'm a
Fucking rugby.
Oh, he sent it. He sent the 9 on the fly in there. Holy cow.
The hardest sport. It should be physically impossible to hit 98 miles.
Rugby should
I've only been to Colorado once, and I really don't feel like I was there long enough to really get a chance to explore it. But I know, like, when I'm in Vegas well, mostly when I'm in Vegas, yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, there's great Mexican food anywhere you go.
hitting a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
It's great.
It's physically impossible, they say.
They say rugby is the hardest sport known in the
That's why I watch guys, Gerwin Price. He's a rugby player, a little bit.
John.
You guys are badass.
True.
Did you finish up that set up there? Did you finish up that set up there, Brandon? No? 7-5 race to 9. All right.
Football is about as watered down as it gets. So I mean,
Not Gaelic football. Gaelic football.
Oh my goodness, that 9 ball. What just happened? Oh, you know what? I get to try. So I'm going to clip that. And then, all right, let's see if this works. All right, note to self. The entire clip cannot be used as the full slow-mo source. JV table. We got Brennan playing a guy that you probably recognize, know up there. He prefers not to be on stream, so he is he who shall not be named. But Brennan's leading that match 7-4 or 5, whatever it is, going to 9. These guys look like they're on a bit of a break right now. I didn't see anybody flip, so I don't know what's going on. Hang on. Yeah, Cookie, that's correct. They're playing 8 ball. But yeah, so these guys are done. They're not actually flipping again. So what's going to happen now is a couple of these other guys are gonna figure out a match. No, so unfortunately Ryan is not here tonight. I really thought he would be, but he's not right now. So we'll see what happens with him. And then this guy is Tyler or Taylor, and then he's got a friend, Bobby, I think. I don't remember. But yeah, these guys are going to do something. I think they're probably going to look for a doubles match. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, Mikey. So Mike DeLauder, that 12 rails in a row, that was insane. He was literally here for 15 minutes, and then ran those 3 ranks, and with those 12 rails. Like he just came in off the street. I shouldn't say necessarily off the street, but like he didn't do anything. Like no warming up, none of that stuff. Just comes in, gets in a match, and holy cow, was that amazing. But Jameson knew him. I mean, they had played before. So that was fun. Yeah, probably Scotch doubles. Yeah, I don't know that. Nobody really plays doubles like by the inning here. Most of it's almost always Scotch, unless they're doing one pocket. Sometimes they will do by the inning Scotch doubles. But I am going to step away for a moment between these matches, and honestly, I'm going to go have a cigarette after my enchiladas. They were so tasty. But I will be right back. Let's see. What am I going to do? Instead of looking at an empty table, you know what? Let's just go back to the highlight reel that we have going on. Let me make sure that it's queued up properly. Yep, it should be. So I'm just going to let some of the highlight reels that have happened over the time. Just going to let that thing play while I step outside real quick, and I will be right back, guys. And hopefully when I come back, they'll have a match all figured out and see what's going on. I'll be right back.
Look at this. That's a didn't anybody see that?
oh shit! I got a clip.
Just send it straight over. No, going to the stack just like that. Just like that. Wow, great shot. Oh, wow.
Come on, pretty baby.
What's the worst that could happen, he says. You just play another game.
1, 2. Oh, no way.
No way. What is this? Oh, don't look. Has not really found a way yet. Also, I don't look like Dave moved his coin. He might be playing the 10 ball now. Yep, he got it. Wow, great shot. And use the cue ball and get down there and knock the 7 in. I mean, these pockets are deep. Oh, what? Wow. Oh, little kiss? No way.
Oh, it's on video. Record that.
Look at this. Yes, I did. Anybody see that?
Oh shit! I got a clip here.
North and come down. Go through the mountains.
Yeah.
Well, look at this shot. Look at this shot.
Yeah, I love that shot. I hit that one a lot. Not as good as he hits it.
Yeah, but he made it.
Yeah.
Ha.
I've made it before, too. Yeah.
Just ended straight over. No, going to the stack just like that. Just like that. Wow, great shot. It looks like. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. How'd he do? How'd he hit that ball? Jesus Christ, Mike.
Zero Strickland special. Where's Brownie in the bed?
So what you won't see with these two necessarily is a bunch of, like I was saying, oh wow, how'd he hit it? So we're gonna have a good number of players here. Oh, nice shot, Mike. Oh, wow. Trying to make it. I mean, you want to hit it relatively good, but... Oh, gosh. What's going on here? These balls might be all going. Yep. Oh, wow. That's... But I couldn't tell you exactly when they were going to do that. Oh, whoa. Look at that.
Ready to play there.
Well, I mean, and I'm also doing something else too. If anybody wins the tournament,
This is for the second, the B tournament, right?
no, this is for everything.
This is
If
real
any-
tournaments.
If anybody wins
Look,
any
you
of my
just practice that
tournaments,
2 rails to
Wow.
they go
Shot
anybody.
And use the cue ball and get down there and knock the 7 in. I mean, these pockets are deep. Oh, what? Wow. I call it somewhere, right? I mean, clearly you're not going to try and jump safe. You could. Holy cow. Has not really found a way yet. Also, I don't look like Dave moved his coin. He might be playing the 10 ball now. Yep, he got it. Wow, great shot. Oh, little kiss? No way.
Oh, it's on video. Record that.
Look at this. That's a didn't anybody see that?
Oh shit! I gotta cook.
That.
Not really, but after the first game, I almost thought.
All right, so I am back. They're still figuring out what they're doing. It looked like I came back just in time because the looked like the highlight reel stopped playing, so that's no fun.
I always told you, the Hill game I should always call that. If you make it on the break, we'll play the game.
You should just call no eight.
We don't play it on the break.
We were playing.
We don't play it on
He owed me $40, so we're like, hey, we're gonna go. We went to 8 Ball the other night. We're like, hey, we'll play the 40 over. We go Hill, and I'm like, I was gonna call up. He makes the fucking 8 on the break.
Yeah, we don't play it on breaks.
Yeah, I want to see what the wins. We got to shoot 40 minutes. That's what I was saying.
Damn right.
You're not gonna win this because
Well, but then when I broke, I rattled the 8 and set it back.
So yeah, these guys are kind of talking about whatever it is that they're talking about right now.
I just want somebody to beat me, somebody to win, do the right thing. Don't fucking win.
And I do apologize. I don't remember either of these guys' names. I'm pretty sure this guy's name is Tyler. And I don't remember his friend's name, but we will have some sort of doubles action. I know they're looking for a doubles match. And let's see, we just had a couple other players walk in. And we should definitely have something going on here before too long. It will be fun, for sure.
Vitamin. Hey, are you related to Jeremy at all?
Jim's his brother. Jim?
Jeremy.
No.
No, I know his brother. I used to play poker with his brother. But
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, he told me about that.
he owes me money still. But
And my brother don't owe nobody money. Smart. And if so, you better bring it to his attention because he'll pay you.
I know.
My brother's in a different country, volunteering his time to teach new classes. Okay, so if there's anybody who would pay you money if they owed you money.
Okay, I don't know what that was all about, but it's not really my place to really know all of that stuff right now.
Where'd you play poker at?
My place. Valley Park.
I know where you live.
Solid Park?
No, I live in Fenton now.
You used to live right there off of, like
Right by, no.
Off Helfrich?
No, right by, Fritz's.
Yeah, off Helfrich.
No, it's, Merrimack Station Road. No, it's Merrimack Station Road.
Yeah, but it's Helfrich
Okay.
off the highway, right?
I just want to try something real quick before we really get into anything else.
Oh, yeah, well, if you're coming up the hill.
Oh, little kiss? No way.
Oh, it's on video. Record that.
So we're going to have a good number of players here. Oh, nice shot, Mike. So what you won't see with these two necessarily is a bunch of, like I was saying, oh, wow, how'd he hit it? Just send it straight over. No, going to the stack, just like that. Just like that. Wow, great shot. Seven to 5, race to 9. All right.
All is about as watered down as it gets, so
All right, that's enough of that. I can mess with the rest of that stuff later. That's close enough. Well, like I said, we had a couple other guys come in, so I mentioned we'll get some more action going on here. Need to get these guys' names. Like I said, I do think they are looking for a doubles match, but I think they might be waiting for Brendan and those guys to get down. Cookie, what's up? Oh, you're gonna get on the points train, huh? Where are we at on the points anyway? Let's find out. Oh my. Yeah, well, you've been absent for a while, so I've been racking up a lot of them points. The other night, I don't think you were here, but the other night we had a match going on, and guys were hitting that slot machine all night long, and finally one guy hit it, and then I think it was Snodgrass comes in, and he hits it on his second turn right after that. Pulls down a whole bunch of points. And Mark kind of chimes in with his signature hello message. What's going on, Mark? You know that slot machine loves you. Play some rap, he says. Let's see. I wonder if I even have a rap station. I don't know that I do. I mean, I can find a rap station. Yeah, I actually don't have a rap station set up already on my playlist stuffs. Don't have one. Are you sure, Mark? Because I mean, I can spawn one up here in no time at all. More Tron Legacy. Well, yeah, that's nice and easy. Mark, we got a number of people here. So we had just had Dan Otto finish playing Ronnie. And they just played a little race to 7. Brennan's playing Rodney on the little table. That match should be getting close to being done. They're doing a race to 9. Last I heard, it was like 7 to 5, and that was a good 30 minutes ago. And then, so we got these two guys here, which I think their names are something like Bobby and Taylor. I forget. So if these guys find the video, I do apologize. I just don't remember your names. I will find out before we put scores up or anything like that, of course. And then, let's see, that's Mark Neese, I think, just walked in. Yeah, it's loud. I mean, we got a couple of loud guys here. It's getting a little rowdy. But I mean, it's Friday night. They're loud. Everyone's allowed. It's all permitted. But I know that. So what I'm expecting to happen now is I'm expecting some Scotch doubles action to happen. Probably going to be rotation. And other than that, I don't know. I think we're just waiting for the other match to finish.
He don't play good though. I wouldn't say.
He lost money to me one time. He lost money to me one time at Fandango's. I had like a 9-ball right here, and he said good game, shook my hand. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna shoot it. I walked away.
I don't know if these guys play one pocket. The problem is, Mark, that like even if you have to play partners one pocket, just the fact that you'd be on a team, you'd have to give it more weight than I think you might be comfortable with. Is my theory on that.
Don't yell at me.
He's an ass.
But I haven't played League with him.
It could be fun.
Oh, don't worry, he's still an ass.
What? He's still an ass.
He's still an ass.
now I really don't know what they're talking about out there. I'm just going to sit back here and just kind of keep talking and wait for somebody to figure out what's going on with what, because I have no idea. Tyler and Robbie, I'm told. So not Bobby. It was Tyler, but it's Robbie, not Bobby. So, I was close. I had most of the syllables, most of the letters in there.
I don't think so. See, I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
I think they're talking about some player.
Tom runs out more than Ross does. Yeah, Ross don't. Ross is good, but Tom's probably. Yeah.
Ross who?
You think? I think you know Ross, don't you? You know he plays better than Ross.
Ross who? Big guy? Short? Little big?
Ross?
No, apparently he's a little.
Or Tom?
He's like 5'11", 185 pounds, blonde hair, pretty blue eyes.
Not
My
the
son's
same.
bigger than he is.
No
I got a good story.
Is that Leonardo
I
DiCaprio?
honestly, if I was
Is that his
gay, I'd
second
fuck
name,
him.
or-
I've considered doing it even though
You
I'm
don't play the
So, Battle of the Khaki Pants, someone says in the chat.
At times he plays good. All it says.
I'll take Genovi any day.
Tom's got higher. From the stories I've heard, he had an even higher gear back.
When he was younger,
He'd rather, he would rather
Dustin
play golf
Johnson
now.
never liked playing him. I can tell you that.
I
Because
think Ross's best. He could beat Tom now.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I
No.
don't know, but I don't think so. Tom even so great. Tom puts it on Bill Harlow pretty bad.
Like,
So this is Robbie at the table. This much I do know.
Ross was better, but they were close.
oh, Ron, oh yeah, Bill.
But yeah, everyone's kind of talking. I guess there's a lot of history going on out there. People telling stories. You know, they're in a pool room, so that's what they're going to do. And in the meantime, we'll. I need to get a score update for the table up there because that's really going to drive everything from here on out.
Sam's good friends with Ginobili too. You know?
Genobi won't play Sam.
I have watched him play Sam.
He won't anymore.
He was beating him last time at Fandango's.
Sam who? That was.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't no fucking way.
Shit you not.
Genobi needs to
It's on,
play.
Genobi's team.
And this table plays a little tight, so I mean, this guy's never hit a ball on this table, so he's got to figure that out.
We played in the big show, the big tournament. I shoot not. Genobi and JP could not win a fucking game to save their lives, dude.
See, that's when it's sick, right?
Oh my
Like
God.
they try. I know.
I mean, too much.
Yeah.
Bobby and I had one loss combined.
Ginobili can't win a game in that team tournaments either. Yeah, they got watched it,
And John struggled in those team tournaments sometimes.
Yeah, I think they might have coordinated their shoe outfit, their whole outfit here. I mean, they're both wearing various shades of gray shirts. So, I mean, that's a thing, too.
Years ago, the one guy that I would thought would go somewhere was Justin Flynn.
But, yeah.
He's fucking phenomenal.
He was kind of a dick, but
I mean, everybody with gray pants is wearing, or khaki or tan pants is wearing a gray shirt of some sort. I guess maybe that's a requirement for light colored pants? Question mark? I don't know. The score up there, though, I did get an update. Brennan needs 1, and the other guy needs 3, he thinks. So that match should finish up, and then we should have something going on here.
JP, and I'm like, you're gonna have to. Oh yeah, I forgot Mark. You were there. I was like, man, you don't. Yeah, I was too. I'm like, you're gonna have to pay, dude. I don't know what to
Hey,
pay.
Brendan, I got a question for you. And this is like, I've never had like a weird scenario.
Hold on one second. Let me read this real quick.
Mark needs
Do they play even? No, I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure. Wait, which they?
And JP's Eureka. And you guys know that.
If you're talking about Brennan and Rodney, I think they probably are playing even-ish,
You know John Williams?
probably, because it's just a good sparring match. you know, I think they're playing for a couple of drinks.
You guys remember Enlo?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think they're doing anything serious. This ball might go 4. Nope. Yeah, so we're just going to wait for that match to finish up before this next one gets going. It sounds to me, from what I heard walking around out there, that it's going to be Tyler and Robbie versus Brendan and somebody. Brendan has a couple of different partner options now, so I don't know who that's going to be. The guy he's playing now typically kind of taps out after one long set. He just kind of hangs out with everybody, which is great. We love having him. He's a good guy. He's fun. He's entertaining. And he's loud. But it's all in good fun. It's all a good time. It looks like he might have got that rack, so it might be 1-2. So worst case scenario, 2 more racks of 8-ball and a bar box. Could go real quick. Could maybe not go. But I've never seen either of these two guys shoot. But if I remember what I was told a while ago, I do think Tyler is a pretty decent shot. But I don't know. Now they're talking about handicaps because, you know, that's what players do when they're not shooting. What's your handicap? What's your handicap? Well, let me tell you what my handicap is. And then let me tell you how it was out of line because I couldn't get there and so on and so forth. I shouldn't go down that route. Not everybody's like that. Not everybody's like that. C players. Yep, we're all C players. Every single one of us. We're all a C player on our best day. Right? Right, Cookie? Ah.
You know what I'm talking about? It was like out like towards what is that? Like fuel cushion all. Oh, he was down there. Man, so after they ended up finishing turns, right?
You know, that guy didn't make that ball, but I like how he shot it. I like trying to get shape on the ball that way. Maybe not so much that one, but, you know, you gotta kind of have to just hit balls hard, get your arm loose. Oh, you're a B- with Rumplemints. So, funny story about Rumplemints. Someone earlier requested Rumplemints, and the person that went to go get Rumplemints and honey came back with just honey because reasons. And yeah, so now we just have a whole lot of honey hanging around here.
Maybe? Oh, a lady's in there?
Oh, a lady's in there, he said.
No, it's not mine. You know, why you were doing that. Take a piss, but
Trying out this 3-wheeler, he's gonna have to figure out this table goes real short. See, well, like that shot right there, right? It slides down the rail, it goes deep into the pocket. And on almost every time, first time there's been honeys in there, yeah. Cookie, if you were here, I'd tell you a couple of stories that I can't talk about on stream. Well, somebody broke, and now they're on another player break up there. Someone ran off to wash their hands. Let's see. I wonder if I can pull up anything else that would be fun. I don't know that I have anything for fun right now.
Not really. I
Yeah, this is Okay, well the guy's back, so we don't have to worry about that. We still got to figure out what to put on the stream for a minute, though. I don't really want to just run the highlight reel for the next 15 minutes. We don't have that much footage. When is the next local C tourney? You talking about the one up there at Teachers? The one that Jake puts on, the B player tournament? I don't know if it, the only local C player, like specifically called the C player tournament, is the one that Kenny runs before Thanksgiving. If I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I thought about that the other night. Jake stopped in the other night, and I completely spaced on asking him when his next tournaments are. You know, because he's got that open one. And then he's got that B player tournament, and so I really want to make sure that we get the dates for those right. As for any other local C player tournaments or just open tournaments, I don't really know. You know, that's a good question. What happened to I don't have anything on the website for the Illinois side. Do they even still do the things at Riverbend? Does anybody know? Does Riverbend still do their Friday night 8 balls? And why doesn't Fifth Street Billiards do anything? Or do they? And I just have never seen it. Does anybody know if Fifth Street Billiards runs tournaments? Now, I do know that there's a big money tournament coming up. And I want to say you can at least register for it at Fifth Street. But there is... Yeah, it's going to be at Fifth Street. It's going to be June 29th. $1,500 added with 32 and $2,500 added with 64. No pros, no triple A's, nobody with a Fargo over 700. And it's an odd format. So the winner side will be 8 ball, the loser side will be 9 ball, and then the finals will be a 10 ball format. Anybody that's in the local pool groups have probably seen these posts coming from James Harrison. It is a $100 entry, double elimination. Everything will be a race to 7, and the money balls on the breaks will count in all formats. It's a pretty neat tournament. Let me see if I can pull down the flyer real quick and put that up on the stream, because it is a neat it's a neat thing. Alright, let's see. Where am I going to put this? June 29th. Going to put it over there. 5th Street, June 29th. Save that. If you were 100 points higher, you'd play. So I actually went looking to see how I can upload Fargo ratings, and I don't see it anywhere on the website. So now I got to send an email off to their support and ask them, how do I submit Fargo? How do I submit Fargo stuff? Yeah, so have you guys seen this flyer? I could ask Paul. If I don't get a response from them soon, I will ask Paul, because we want to actually start using Fargo ratings, I think, for the Q and Cushion leagues. And that way we can just start seeding the local area a little bit and then try and get some more people in there, to talk about it. Or to just, get the local players kind of registered and start getting Fargo ratings, more of them set up and get everybody established. But anyway, this is the tournament that I've been talking about. So yeah, James Harrison has put this together. It looks like it's going to be a pretty neat little thing. And if anybody hasn't seen it, you can go to any of the St. Louis Pool Facebook groups. I think I've seen posts for it in pretty much every pool and billiard related Facebook group for the local area. And that probably includes like Metro East. I know for sure it includes the Metro East group and, Central Missouri and Missouri area. That whole area, any of those groups should probably have this. It's a neat thing. So if you have any questions, there's some contact information for you and how you can get up there. I just said that they are just about done with that match up there. So that'll be nice. Ooh, I wonder. Let's see here. What if I did... I should probably set this up anyway. Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, good shot though. Hey, great shot though, man.
Oh, that's weird. That didn't do the thing.
Right, exactly. I hit the 6 first and both balls came out.
Yeah.
I figured if I hit the 6 first,
ball set. You're way off the mat.
they both fucking pulled out of it. That's it. Did you record that, John?
3. No. Because we're playing. As soon as they're done, we're playing.
Apparently Brendan hit a shot and he can't figure out what's going on.
How about we just play like a big ring game between all of us?
Oh no, that's not going to do the thing. Let's see, remove that. It should be this.
We're gonna play them. Double pack. I wouldn't say fuck you,
Right. That's my boy, too.
So what if I did this? Aha!
Hey, charge Tom whatever you want. He's a fucking douche.
Tom is a douche. Tom will fucking text
I've
me
been
back
working for
for
him.
I texted him.
Hey, what does he owe you? I'll get you.
Okay. I know what's going on out there. Again, not really my concern.
Tom literally showed me one day. I did all the.
Okay, so if I do that,
He's like, oh, I came to pay you, but I forgot my check with her. I said, hey, motherfucker, I know you live. Let me follow you there, or you want to wait at the bar? It's up to
let
you.
me just see. Is that going to be a big black screen? It is just a big black screen. What if I play this? Is this going to do the thing? Nope. It's not going to do the thing. So that did not work. That's very upsetting.
Very simple, right?
Okay.
You would think that 750 is not
Oh shoot! I'm sorry about that, guys.
That's why you tell me when Tom owes you money. I'll get you.
Yeah, there's gonna be some monsters in that tourney. It absolutely will be. It absolutely will be. If anybody saw the conversation that started that whole thing, that was really something else too.
You come down here? You don't know Tony Shahowski?
Shahowski?
Is he like glasses?
Yeah. I'm not gonna call him a nerd.
No. That motherfucker is a full shooter. Fuck that. Dude, that
I like
motherfucker's
Tony.
beat me. I don't think I've ever beat Tony. That's one player I've never beat though.
He beat me out of 40 last night. Like, one power.
Is that right?
I beat him at JP's and then
I'm sure you give him weight because I feel like even I perhaps would give him weight in certain circumstances.
One power. Other games I can't really get.
It's a clip. So what if we did?
That one guy I've never beat.
Tom
No, I beat Tom. No, are you kidding me? I beat Tom. No, more times than you beat me.
old guy, skinny, glasses, right?
I'm talking about, yeah. We've got you just
No, Tony Shahowski.
I know. but
Tony, that's what I was thinking of.
I'm thinking of Mike Monster Inc. It's like a big,
Gotcha.
Mike Wazowski.
Okay, so what if I did this? Pause.
I miss my buddy Tom Denovi though. We might see soon. Texted him the other day.
Really?
Said he plays golf all the time.
I was wondering when Mike Malter was coming back.
Buddy, ain't
That sent
good
another
at-
text tonight. I'm like, hey buddy, you're supposed to be here a few weeks ago.
He was a hell of a golfer.
Yeah,
I sent something. Hey buddy, just checking up on you. I'm just-
He acts like he's good, but he's
Called
not.
me. He's like, I'm so sorry. He's like, I got like 500. I'll bring it to you. Guess
Oh,
nice.
better than Tom.
we thought he'd get another big thing running out of here.
Your brother? I used to play golf with him.
So I just found out that yeah, I know a lot of you guys came around a while back and saw Brendan play Mike Malter for 67 hours or whatever that was.
Scratch golfer.
That might be happening again here at some point.
It's hard to be a scratch golfer.
One thing's for sure, that's always a good time.
No, I'm gonna give you a good example about
Okay.
like Denovi and like guys
Come on,
like
guys,
me.
finish that matchup up there so we can get this thing going here.
Oh, he plays eight.
Please.
Yeah, but me and Sam Devers play with him. He plays good golf. Oh no!
That sounded like Brendan scratching. He definitely has a pattern to his disappointments. Thanks. So that should be fun. All right. Well,
I did
got
just get
this
here. I
going
don't
on
know
now.
what the ball
That's
count
nice.
is.
So what we're watching here is we had a Bankpool player, Mike DeLauder, was in town, and he's playing a match with Jameson New. And this is right after they get out here, and he puts this package of banks together. Right, so there's a 4-railer,
Who do you think's better between him and Cody Harlan?
and he follows it with this 5-railer. And then he follows that with this 3-railer.
That doesn't matter. I'm talking about like
Now keep in mind, A, they're playing by the rail. B, He's never been here before. He played on this table for all of about 10 minutes before this happened. And this kind of was the beginning. And actually, like at this point, you know, he's up, 10 rails, I think, on Jameson at this point. And Jameson was able to come back and get there, bring it back to even. But after that, it just didn't quite work out. But Mike figured out the table real quick. And after that, he just kind of ran away with it. And it was really something to watch. I mean, I felt really bad for Jameson, but it was really something to watch. At the end of the night, DeLauder was up 50 rails, 5-0. He was up 5-0, 50 rails at the end of the night. Can you imagine that? Playing banks on somebody by the rail and getting ahead by 50 rails? Now, if they had been playing by the point, Jameson would have won. Every bank he shot hit both points of the pocket every single time. So it was a bit unfortunate for Jameson, but it was really something to watch. So hopefully he comes back at some point. But Mike DeLauder plays out of Florida, so it's kind of unlikely that we'd see him anytime recently or anytime soon.
He used to work for Jimmy up at JP Sporting. He's a 5. He's not even a 6, I don't think.
Okay, sound like Brennan tried to jump and scratched. I'm guessing until Hill up there.
But he don't now. I can tell you that. I don't think he plays too well now. I don't know what he does. I don't know if he ever leaves the house now.
I would say Ricky and I.
Well, I think at this point I'm just going to go ahead and bring the action up there because I can't really say much. Plus, I'm going to go ahead and step away again. Yeah, so let's just do that. I think somebody hit the camera. It looks a little tilted. That's no fun. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the scoreboard, though, since it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Where's the other coin? So yeah, it looks like it's 8-7 still. So this rack has been going on for a while. That's no fun. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this play, and then I will be back in just a couple minutes. Be right back.
But he would only be there because of that guy that was working on him. Why is that the only reason he's being there? I used to play JP's every Sunday. We had pooling there. We played pooling there like on Wednesday nights, like sometimes. I actually
You played on Thursdays.
When did you play Thursday night pooling?
You played. That's how we met you.
I played in a lot of different leagues.
It was like 3 times.
I played in a lot of different leagues. They didn't only play Thursday night pooling. I played Wednesday night.
We only played on Thursdays.
But keep in mind, I've not played pooling in like 7 years.
Well, I started when I was 18.
You started when you were 18.
I played until I was 24.
You dropped out for a while.
6 years.
Last time I played pooling.
Hey, but I
was like, I don't think anybody should be able to dictate like level of pool off pool here. kick is a 13.
Play a good safety. Play a good safety.
Come in.
You guys play politics.
They only have one game left, so.
Ed, flip that penny over there. I don't know. Game by game.
I flipped it. Call it again.
Ed.
Damn, it's my turn. Tell you what. So what's the race? Race to 5 for 100?
I mean, yeah, you know what? I mean, this wouldn't be my primary
Let's
focus.
just play by the game. We just play like 20 a game. You got the bonus. 20 a game. There you go.
Sarah cashing shit up.
League rules, right?
Yeah, you got it.
You know what? Let's play straight baseball.
No, I ain't playing straight.
Was he still spinning?
I know you try to kick in an extra gear.
No,
like
you have
that.
to call your shots. You have to go for your shots.
Yeah.
You're fucking straight out shooter.
I'd rather do that on a bar table, but
I mean, the only league I play in nowadays is a straight A league.
still don't matter. I mean, ball in, ball in.
You don't get ball in it. This guy in the kitchen is straight.
I get it, but you're not gonna make a ball at a turn and then be behind the line, right? 20 game, we're good.
Yeah.
Nickel. Oh, 7 balls. $50 per 1,000 points. Yeah, it's awesome. I told you that.
He just said, fuck, I just bought a Q and she's winning back there. Nothing?
Sorry, it's stick, man. God, that's why I hate this shot, 'cause I thought it was the easiest way to not. Oh my God. Who's the biggest donkey in pool? He says Colby's the donkey. All over the fucking rail and then smash it. God damn. Do all that work to be that big of a dog. That's probably the ugliest thing I've ever done in pool. Scratch on the 8 to win the set on a ball that was virtually invisible. Right. Brutal. Alright, Rob, you know that looks the way it's supposed to be, huh? God damn it, man. Good shot, man. Good shot. Go in, baby. Something go. Not on this table. Oh, you hit that ball good, too.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
I bet not. This shot on this table, yeah. Not feeling too great, but I'll take the chances.
saw Dan up at Tucker, so I came down.
Is that right?
Yeah, I was just leaving.
Hey, I was just kind of mad about you.
No, he's fine.
What's up, man?
That's all you have to say. As long as that weekend is really good. I've been prepping all week. They're like 60 hours. Had to get away. You know, our goal, 2,000 a week, at least.
Tony last weekend at Kenny's for the first time in a long time.
Royal too.
Well, I was betting two, right?
Yep.
He was betting two in a row. Well, you don't live with Dad anymore, but
I do live with Pat.
you do? He's still, Manchester, right? Baldwin? What'd you say, my shot?
My shot. My shot.
All right, guys. I'm assuming you all saw that terrible mishap from Brennan getting the bad bump. So now it's Hill. And so they're going to try and play real strategic here in this last rack. We do have Ronnie and Tyler. That's his. Ronnie and Tyler playing 8-ball on the big table. Somebody stepped away to wash their hands, though. Yeah, diamond table. Yep. It'll do that. Let's see. What do we look like? What do we got up here? What's going on with this rack here? Let's take a look.
Actually look familiar. Sorry, my bad. Pretty stoned.
At first glance, well, no. I thought it might change something. I would say at first glance, looks like both suits you could get out with both of them.
Kind of.
But I think solids are a little bit better. The 2-3 combo looks like it goes. Whoa. Okay, well. So now that 10-13 just got a little hosed up there, and that combo does not look on unless the 13 would glance off the 5. He might be looking at that. If the 13 glances up the 5 and goes, which I don't think it does, but that could be an option. But we will see. So Ryan's going to figure something out. I kind of like getting rid of this, moving one of these balls down here, the 10-14, just because it's possible he could maybe make one of these and open up the 10. I don't think he can get enough of it to open the 13 as well. That'll be the trick. The 13 ball is a big problem ball right now. And I don't think the 13-10 goes in the side. Like that angle's not on either. The problem is, it looks like the 13-8's pointed right at that side pocket, so you can't just blast into that, try and get him open, because that 8-ball might get dangerously close.
Get on it, 2-ball, baby.
But yeah, so that's... Okay, so he solved that problem. It's a little unfortunate where they turned up this way, because it doesn't really... He can't... I mean, he could probably, draw off the 10 and put, make the 7 where his left hand is right now, but it doesn't... you can't really control where all them stripes are going at that point.
Yeah, he's right about that. That's the only way you can.
You have to hit it so fat that the only way it can kick is this way, which is
So what you just
But
said, you have to hit it so
technically-
fat that you have to do this.
You could shoot the ball, kick it in this way, 2 rails, and then let the cue ball go there, 2 rails
Just
behind the
fucking
8
spin that
ball.
motherfucker around and hit it and make him make 3 balls.
Okay, so what's he got from this angle here?
So I shouldn't have even told you that.
15 goes clean. And then he can shoot the 10 into the 7 and take over that pocket. But he's got to make the 15. But he did block the 2-3 combo from Brennan, so that was still a productive shot. And he had something to do after that, so he would have been okay one way or the other. And Have Q Will Travel just walked in the door. So Brennan looks like he's going to play the 3 off the back of the 15. This is a shot that could go. He needs to overcut the 2-3 combo a little bit and just pinch the rail between the 15. Just like that. Yeah, actually it looks like he overcut it a little bit, but he took over that pocket and knocked away that 15. So Rodney again is going to have some work to do here with that 15 ball. Now, in theory, let's say he clears the 11 from up there, the 15 would bank in the top right corner, but how would he get there? Right? That might be the only pocket that ball has clean, assuming he doesn't want to try and follow it in on the 3 ball. Now, if he shoots the only ball he has, cue ball runs into the 8. Then he could shoot the 11 and then do the 13, take away Brennan's 7. Take over the pocket, but block it for the 4, leave his 15 there to block the combo. Unless Brennan would shoot a bank on the 4 into the 15 into the 3. Don't know that's going to be something he's going to consider necessarily.
My shot or no? You give it to me. Are you giving it to me or no?
And I don't know what the doubles match is that is eventually going to happen. Got a couple of players sitting around trying to figure out who's going to be involved where and when.
I know, but some people, like if I said shit,
I don't take much.
Looks like he's going to use the 13 and get rid of that 3 ball. He could play the 13 off the 15 into the 3. Right? So it would come down this way and then over here. That ball drops. 13 stays around here, kind of blocks that pocket. I'm talking and I'm drawing, but there it is. Right? So if we took the 13 into here and then over there. Okay. Well, he did that. He did make the lane for the 2 really tight. He was trying to block that up, though. So Brennan has good opportunity here. The 2 ball is now the big problem. So is he going to get it under here and hit that ball like that? Wow, good job. That was a nice shot. This should secure Brennan in the rack. He's got a little tricky shot here. 4 ball's hanging, so even if he gets it, he won't. Okay, so that's good. Looks like the 8 ball goes in every pocket on the table, so now he just needs to pick his pattern and then stay in line.
They call this sports palace, yeah.
There's only one little problem. He was born in 1964.
Right, I
That
understand
means
that,
it was 1980 when he played Louis. Well, the sports
but I just don't think he knew the name of it.
No, the fucking name doesn't have anything to do with it.
Well, that's a little unfortunate. He came a little too far.
That made him 1980.
So now Brennan's going to have to shoot that 4 ball and get a shape of something up here. Needs to be careful he doesn't get tied up at a 13 or 11. What did I say? He's all right. He's got a shot at the 6, though. That was close.
Play him at the sports center as it was years ago, and Larry the barber used to back him against me, and this was
It's going to elevate. Makes it a little tricky from time to time. Did okay. His speed is good.
but he played with all them guys over at from the break and all that. Yeah, so
Yeah, him and Wolford ran around.
they were buddies. Ryan Hillsman was buddies with all them guys too.
Oh, wow. He really just stood up on that stroke.
Ryan wasn't even good.
He really tried to do something good with it, and he moved his whole body before he got there, and we all know how that goes. It's a bad time. These balls are laying pretty good for Rodney. He's going to have to just take a nice thin cut on the 15 to get started, I think. He might elect to shoot the 13 first, because he'll have a shot on either of the other 2 balls depending on where he lands. But I feel like that's a tougher shot than the 15.
Casper plays good. I'll give him credit. Casper's good.
I guess what I'm thinking is if he can come down here, make this 15, and then float up here somewhere, right? Just kind of lag it in, right? So then he's got the 11 in either of these pockets. And if he comes too far, right? Let's say this cue ball comes up here, and even if he hits this, then he'll have the 13 down here. And just depending on how things work out. But this is where you start getting, or at least I do anyway, I get in a little too many decisions, too worried about what happens where and when. Okay, so he elected for that shot there. He would have had a great shot on either ball to get out. But he overcut the 15 a little bit. I think he really made sure that he ran into 11, right? Because if he'd passed the 11, he would be in trouble. So he made absolutely sure he hit the 11. But in doing so, it sacrificed his accuracy on the 15. Brennan overdrew that ball a little bit. But should be okay. Nice nice little, he'll probably just soft shoot it up there as opposed to stun it into the rail. There he did. He got it. That was kind of a tough little way to end that set, though. He was way up, and Rodney fought his way back.
He'll tell you that he don't like to play full day.
Okay, so now, so these guys are just playing by the game to kill the time, wait for this thing to get done. So now we just need to figure out what the teams are going to be, because I think the theory is still we're going to have a Scotch doubles match here coming. I just don't know 100% how it's going to go. It might be Rodney and Mark. Nice shot from Ron. All right, now the talking starts. Everyone's got to figure out who wants to do what, where, and when. All that stuff. Rodney's got a little bit of issues here. I guess the 12 ball passes, but what's he got? He doesn't have anything, really. He's got a bank on this 14, a really thin cut. He went for the cut.
Rodney, do you want to play anymore or are you done?
Oh, no,
I'm gonna touch my pee-pee.
They're just doing game by game.
Hey, Rodney, do you want to play anymore or are you done?
What are you doing here?
Do you still want to play or are you done?
Oh, I don't care.
Me and Cody are 60 or 500 man.
What's the matter, Cookie? What am I killing you with?
Fuck.
All right,
6'5", really?
6'4".
I mean, you're actually looking at
I don't know. I'm just
92%, 87% on that one.
See that?
Really?
He doesn't know.
I don't really know. Hey, you want, hey, if you guys want to play,
You know
you
what
guys
that
want to play
good?
dog
Hey!
thing, I'm like, you know,
I'll tell you what.
Are you in?
You guys can do that. Cody shoots left-handed, one-handed.
I'll play left-handed too.
One-handed.
Yeah, that's fair. I gotcha. So we have Cardi. We have Cody in the mix here, and now they're trying to figure out how to handicap Cody because he's probably I don't know the last time he played, but he's definitely the strongest player in the house right now. So how do you match him up with everyone else? That's going to be interesting. Yeah, I mean he plays good one-handed, but I mean he's got to play left-handed, one-handed is what Rodney's talking about. All right, so these guys are back to even, and now we're doing.
You see how bad we played.
You guys are both sixes. I mean, we're both five.
I'm a 5.
I thought it was you and Brendan, no?
Yeah, but I'm a 5.
We all know Brandon's underrated 5. Number one.
Tell you what.
How will that work?
Still bet on Cody, yeah. I don't know that he's actually going to get in there. I think they found a different partner set to make it a little more even. So now they're trying to figure out who's a 5, who's a 6, all that stuff. Yeah, I don't think Cody's really going to get in there because they can't figure out how to try and balance it out for him, even though he hasn't played in a while that we know of. But it's still Cody. I do kind of need a room camera, just like a wide view for these kind of situations where nobody's really standing in front of a camera, but they're all standing around talking, trying to figure out what's what. Well, they're doing Scotch doubles. That's the only thing that might make it a little more tolerable. I like how Ronnie, not Rodney, but Ronnie's got to flip quarters so that somebody's got to win something. Right? He can't leave without winning or losing.
I was trying to get him on my team, but nobody was playing.
Oh wait, I'm not playing. No, that's good.
Like you just said. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be.
Me, you, and Mark played ring or something. Oh, you're in this game?
Okay, so now we're gonna have a couple of different matches going on here. Yeah, I do need a mobile remote movable camera, and if somebody would like to donate $3,000 for that to happen, I will be more than happy to make that happen. Because believe me, Cookie, I have been looking at that. All right, so we're going to have Scotch doubles over here. Let me get the scoreboard set up here. This is going to be interesting. and this is Robbie and Tyler. And the race, I don't know what the race is. I heard somebody say race to 5, but I feel like that's pretty short. So I'm going to leave the race off until I know for sure. So, yep, we're going to do this. Skip the rent for a couple of months. He says, yeah. Home mortgages love it when you do that. Takes 6 months to legally evict. Yeah, I also just don't want to take that hit. So that's not going to be something I'm going to entertain. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's got a game on the wire here. Somebody's got a game on the wire, and I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and guess that Brendan and those guys are giving them a game. And that's that. Now, on the big table, it looks like we do have a ring game going between Mark, and Rodney and Cody. So that'll be something. Wait. No, Mark's in here? What's happening? It's not Brendan Rodney. It might be Mark. Oh my gosh. All right, I got to go find out what's going on. I'll be right back because things just changed like 4 times. Somebody come back here and tell me what the hell's going on out there. Okay, maybe, is it just Mark playing those two? You try to cross bank on the 2 ball there. That's not going to work, but it's going to get a little rub-a-dub on the 1. Anyway, let me go see what's going on. I'll be right back.
Grand Theft Auto.
Hey, what do you got going on down here with that little league thing? You know that? Bored, man. I just picked up another job.
Well, that guy is the best pool player in here. I don't know either, but I don't know either, he said.
Well, let me know.
So as long as I've known Kenny, how good do you think Kenny plays good now?
All right, I got the teams right. I got the spot wrong.
Kenny don't really play, but Kenny still beat.
And the race is to 5. All right, so Robbie and Tyler are spotting Mark and Rodney 1 game. Mark is mostly blind.
Who would you bet your money on this? Sam Devers or Nick Evans?
Okay, Tyler just missed that shot.
I mean, like if they play on a
See how this is going. Yeah, Cookie, that is a that's a thing that makes you go, that is a sample I should go look up, actually, now that I just said that. I am surprised that they're playing by the ending and not Scotch.
Chad Bickle. That's my boy, but
hydrated bot reminds me I need to drink some water, and I haven't had any today. Well, I take that back. I haven't had any since about 7 o'clock. Been drinking coffee, and I got this Omaha's Brickway Brewery beer. It's a coffee vanilla stout. It's somebody brought in for me to try. Haven't taken a sip yet. Let's find out.
I remember me and Nick used to play Ross and Bell all the time, but I always thought Sam played better than Ross. Yeah, he always did.
I definitely get the coffee and stout. I don't know that I get much of the vanilla note, but it's there. Oh, looks like Rodney got himself stuck on the 9-ball here.
Alright, me and Cody get the win.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Huh? Why not?
Nobody played me.
Nobody gets Cody.
Me and Cody get the win.
No one here knows what the fuck nobody ever played me.
He doesn't care about his year and a half.
Alright, me and Brendan get the win.
It's like
How
right
about that?
Hey, you don't hear me from the market.
What's he, can he even get to, yeah, he's going to have to do this bank shot here. I don't think he wants to make it, though. There you go. Good safety, puts the ball right in front of a hole. Good shot. What's the matter, Cook? You don't like how this game's lining up? And let's see, Mark's using, I'm guessing Rodney's cue.
He said bullshit. Hey, Phil, what does that mean?
Coach is on team game for 100 million.
We're playing cheap guys. Cheap doubles won by Kevin Kearney.
I'll coach you, coach Fish.
See, that would piss me off. Right.
Well, Mark, I think is just going to try and open up their 6-ball. The 3-ball is blocking them from getting out necessarily. I don't think it banks cross corner. And foul. Ball in hand. Now he's got, they got opportunities here.
Who was the silent assassin? That's all. That's good. Brian Daniels? Brian Daniels. We beat you guys like 6-0.
No.
You guys didn't even
Yeah.
win like one game.
We're watching the bar box.
God, do you see what Mark just did?
He taught me a lot off the break.
We got handicaps for these players. What you mean? Yeah. I don't. Let me put it that way. But that's the game they all came to.
Remember, me and Mike played them in the final. We beat them like 7.
And I don't know anything about anything else.
Mike and Brendan.
So let's see if Tyler can get out here. The balls are laying pretty decent. That was a good little shot in the side. I would say he overran this one a little bit. But where's his... he can go around and shoot the 15 in the lower left. That wasn't really his plan, but I think that's going to have to be his plan from here. Yeah, he can't make himself shoot it. The tangent line looks pretty close to going up to that corner, but all he's got to do is just draw out of it, and he'll have a shot. Oh, wait, what? Why did he just point to way over there? I mean, he could do that. Well, let's see how he does. Needs to not stun it. Yeah. See, and that's the thing. Like, if you just kind of float that ball in, right, it goes to a place where there's no hole. He's got a bank, but he has to play shape off it, which makes it a little tough. I don't like trying to back cut this ball. It looks like there's scratches. In the same pocket, I mean. If it has the legs. But yeah, he way overcut it. He got the cue ball pretty safe, though. Yeah, Rodney's going to play a good safe there. I think he left him an edge. Robbie's going to probably just try and figure out some way to play safe back at him. He's going to just have to leave the cue ball long if he... Oh, he's going to kick at it. Let's see how he does here. There's an 8 ball in the way. There's an 8 ball in the way. Yeah, he needed to make sure he went very wide on that. All right, let's see what Mark can do here.
He's a 5, but he cannot beat Martini. There is no way. I tell him that every time. Martini's a 6. Martini's a borderline 7. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, that one took off a little bit more than I think Mark would have wanted, but should be okay. This cut in the side can be a little visually deceptive. We've all hit that point, but he did well. Right in the heart of the pocket. They jump out to an early 2-0 lead.
Alternate, yeah. On break. Yeah, okay.
All right, so while they are doing the thing, yeah, pretty good for a blind man, right? So while they're doing that, let's hop over to this, whatever this is happening here. Oh, we got there just in time to see Cody fire in some ball and then knock Brennan in the back with his backswing. Wow, he fires that ball in clean as a whistle. See, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if they're doing like King of the Hill, winner stays. Oh, dang it, I just missed it. They just broke up there. That's a good time. Oh, Mike, you mean the camera? Yeah, I should go out there and mess with it, but it's kind of in the middle where everybody's standing, so it's not terrible, but it's not ideal either. Trying to make sure I fix it before I leave. That was a miscue. Came right over the top of that ball. All right, let's see. Let's see what Tyler can do here. Solids are pretty wide open. Needs to pick his pattern. I kind of like using the 7 ball for the key ball. But what I don't like doing is trying to get from the 4 to the 7. That 3 ball hanging, I would almost rather shoot the 4 and just go between the gap underneath the 8. You get to that left or the right side rail as we look, then you have the 3 ball as your insurance ball. So he's going to commit to clearing these out. But he needed to make that ball and he opened him up. And let's see, should be mark shot here. I don't really see much of an out. I mean, yeah, he can shoot the 9, but he needs to be kind of on the right side of the table to shoot the 13 to the left corner, the bottom one.
Brennan's buddy. He said he's got to pick up the key from you.
Oh, he came over here because he was going to shoot the 11, but he got safe. I mean, he left the guy jacked up on top of 2 balls with a combo down the table. It's kind of rough. Oh wow, good shot. Robbie made a real good shot there. And he's got 2 balls hanging. You got to figure out how you want to, where you want to play the 8. Oh, you got to be kidding! This is unreal. There's no way I'm shooting that ball first. There is no way you're going to get me to shoot that ball first from where he was. But I'm not at the table. Because now he's got... it's real easy to get to the wrong side of the ball here. He has to hit this 5 ball super thin to stay on the left side. Yep, see? Yeah. Yep, he needed to really hit that ball thin. See, if he had hit the 5 that then, he'd have a real, like a straight in shot on the 8. But, yep. All right, let's see what Rodney wants to do with these balls down here. I can't tell how much of a gap there is between the 13 and 11. One of them might go. I'm assuming one of them does, based on how he played shape down here for one of them. So 11 ball must go. Yep, a little bump there. Straight in on the 15, straight in on the 13. Draw back a little bit for the 8. Yeah. I mean, he could stop right there and be okay, but I'd like to draw it back a little bit so I don't have to try and work so hard on the 8 ball. There you go. Straight in. And they give it up. All right, so that's 3-0 in a race to 5 right out of the gate. Yeah, Mikey, I'm still a little shocked that he shot that 4 ball. I mean, the fact that he came out with a shot on the 5 is actually pretty fortunate. There are a lot of ways that could have went wrong. A lot of ways. But, you know, just how it goes. Yeah, Cody's doing stuff. Oh, no, I haven't seen Cody tonight. Yeah. Nice.
Why'd you send me all the money? Actually, I was just thinking you very
My dad collected them before he passed.
Good shot, Cody.
You know me. I like a challenge.
And it does go, right? Don't it? No, I don't see it.
It's too slick. It feels weird.
It's different. It's the exact one.
Yeah, I'm parking too. I'm like, I hit this ball, I'm gonna leave it there. Fucking. I'm so sick right now. Like, I hate my life. Never happens to me. You know what I'm saying?
So how's the bad now?
That's not good. He works at Costco. I mean, I helped take care of the boys. He's got 2 kids.
Right.
Where you hit it?
That's a hard ball and lane shape. You were playing safe, Mark. Yes, you were. He was playing the two.
There's no goddamn such thing as safe play.
Yes, sir. Yep. That's a hard ball to make, honestly. And, hey, Cody, I got 10 says you don't make a good hit. The ball's froze. It's froze. Yeah, it is froze. Good shot. I'm telling you though, that ball was froze, so he's got either got
All right, sorry about that. Had a little side conversation there. What's going on here? Fear like more like under was needed on all shots. I would not have shot the 5 with under, but I definitely would have been thinning the shit out of that 5 ball. I need the roll off most of the time. Jimmy Orr, yeah. Yep. Yeah, we get some of that table English. Oh, yep. He has good table speed. And you hit that ball any firmer, it doesn't go.
I did.
I know you did, but we won too. Remember
Well,
that, like, year
looks like Rodney's going to get out again. And I gave him a straight in one last time. They're not giving us one hanging. I'm really surprised he shot that one straight. Okay, they get to the hill first. Guys, Artful Animal. Do I announce APA matches? No. I don't really. Hey, Cody Rasan. And we were just. I was talking to Brennan about that case, that whole thing. Do I announce APA matches? No, I do not. Mostly just work out of here. We are talking about doing some other little local tournaments and stuff that are around. There's what looks to be a very cool looking tournament starting up. Or I shouldn't say starting up, but the event's coming at the end of June, and we're thinking about. We're thinking about going down there and seeing if we can put a stream together, something like that. But we need to work out all the logistics of that. But just out of curiosity, Artful, why do you ask?
It was like Justin Dunham and a bunch of guys. Like we beat them. We beat them. Hill. And we won the whole.
Oh wow! Okay, these guys are getting real loud out there. I'm gonna try and turn this down a little bit. Everybody's getting animated. It's getting late in the night, you know.
Yeah, you were on ours like we were on the second. I think you're on the second team.
Oh, I just sound like the guy they had. I actually didn't watch any of the APA matches yet. I saw them when they were going on, but I was always at work and I couldn't really stop to watch. And I meant to go back and see what's going on. I don't know who they have doing all that stuff down there. Is it the Dupo tournament? Yeah, it's the one they're going to hold at 5th Street. So yeah, the one on at 5th Street, you know, no AAAs. What's it take to get in on these matches? Just basically be a local player or come into town if you're not local, and you know, ideally you kind of bring a match. It's not all the time that we have players sitting around looking to do something. But we do only have really the 2 tables in the house, so that's why it's best to basically schedule your match ahead of time. But anybody's welcome to come on down, check out the place. Make sure you bring the cue in case that you want to trade in for a new JB case. But yeah, so we have the bar box here, and we got a 9-footer on the other side, both diamonds. Oh, wait, there was a 9 that won the APA 9-ball singles, I guess? You're saying he has a 740 Fargo? Well, I mean, you know, I remember being out there years ago, and Skylar Woodward was out there. You know, playing in the 9-ball tournament, in the team tournament. Now, they couldn't field him, so they played him, but they had to forfeit. They thought it'd be fun to have him play at 2. So, you know, he basically broke and ran to 75 points, and the 2 just got to say that she played Skylar Woodward before he became a national treasure. But yeah, I actually didn't pay much attention to the to what happened out there. All right, nice little shot from Rodney there. Clears the pocket. Was trying to get the 1 ball to follow, but did not work. He's only a 720. I'd like to see a big company like the APA use some sort of national registry for skill level, something better than what they have, something that isn't driven by region. Oh, nice shot, Tyler. That was a real good shot. These guys are just going to take turns making balls for each other now. The 8 ball is tied up for solids. Well, it's tied up for everybody, so... Cody, I know you're probably still recovering from that big tournament, but since we're talking about tournaments, do you have another one scheduled?
Oh, he is by a lot. Bill Harlow's better than. Bill Harlow's better than just about any six in the league. I mean, he's a good player. Or he was. Bill's losing it a little bit.
Who do you think plays better than, like, if that's the case, like, if you go off, like, Fandangos, Greg Martin?
I don't think Greg Martin plays all that great anymore, but.
He doesn't. Not like he used to. I mean, but he's
Yeah, looks like Mark is gonna leave him the carom here.
If you play Greg
Working on a flyer for a new event. Nice. Send it our way as soon as you get it. 8 ball, no pros this time. Should be interesting.
But if you played 8 ball every day, do you think you beat you? I'm just saying I don't think he can break 6.
Wait. Why'd he just tap the corner table up there? What's he doing? Oh, he tried to mess around that ball and clipped it. So that's going to be ball in hand for those guys. All right, so
Honestly, me and you are buddies, but you don't think Martini beats you either?
yeah, Mikey, that 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball thing is interesting. It's
now I will not play that fucker even. That fucking tall.
Oh, Brian Daniels just walked in. Okay, nice. What was I going to say about the format? Yeah, so 8 ball on the winner side, I mean, 8 ball is probably not my best game. And it's the game I really enjoy the least. So it's not the game that I would want to stay on the winner side with. However, you always want to stay on the winner side of a tournament, right? So I'm kind of conflicted. I like the idea, right? Because it's really close to an all-around. And we had an all-around tournament here, oh gosh, back in 2015. And we played 8 ball, 9 ball, and banks. And so every match was all 3, right? Like a race to 4 8 ball, race to 5 9 ball, and like race to 3 banks or something like that. And we had a lot of fun. Like that was probably one of my most favorite tournaments, even though I did terrible in it. But it was a lot of fun to play in. But we also streamed it, so I had extra fun. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. I like that the finals are 10 ball. I think that's fair. And I think that the way that the tournament was presented was this kind of big challenge to all the big, kind of all the big guns locally. And I feel like anybody that was initially tagged in that list of like 80 players should be able to handle that tournament, in any fashion. But it does make it interesting. That's a lot of mental energy to expend, right? I mean, playing 8 ball in a bar box is a different mental game than when you play, 9 ball. And that'll be interesting. Yeah, Cody, I saw the post about the clinics in first week of June with Jason Klatt and Sarah Rousey. That looks like a lot of fun too. Like I've met Jason a couple of times. I shouldn't say a couple. I met Jason once, and he was super nice. I've actually never met Sarah, but she always seems really nice. In all the interviews and the way people talk about her. So I think that'd be a very valuable thing for anybody that wanted to get some private time with Jason Klatt or Sarah Rousey. For anybody listening that doesn't know what I'm talking about right now, up in Quincy, Illinois, you can book a 4-hour private little clinic with Jason Klatt and Sarah Rousey. I think it's it's $100 per person, and it's super small groups per block. So if you wanted to get some time, and honestly, like if you think about it, you're getting 2 professional players for $100 for 4 hours. That is the cheapest you will ever find any professional player clinic you'll ever find. It's really worth it. If anybody's within, the 5 hours or whatever, you definitely want to get in there and do that if you're looking to just, play with the pros. And if you want to learn how to break, Sarah Rousey has one of the most impressive breaks and most unique style breaks. Go look up Sarah Rousey's break. The guys that did Tar a while back, they did a little mini series about sending some guy to the U.S. Open, and they did a whole thing with Sarah Rousey and her break. It's really something. Check it out if you're not familiar. Hoppy, you're out of town for the Dupo? That's unfortunate. I really hope this event does well because I like the idea, and I hope that it could become something that happens more than once. Yeah, I can't believe. Yeah, that's just super cheap. That is really cheap. Robbie and Tyler get on the board finally, 4-1. Race to 5. Let's see. So while they're racking, let's see what's going on at this game down here on the big table. Who's shooting? What do we got here? So we got Cody. Looks like he still remembers how to move the cue. So this is where I'm actually a little sad. I have not been to 5th Street. I was really excited to go check it out right after the break closed. I always liked JC. She was always really nice to me whenever I came to the break. I just never made it to Dupo, which is silly because it was actually closer to me than the break was. So I'm really glad that that place seems to be doing well. But I do need to make it over there. It's been years. Don't really have much of an excuse anymore. And Cody's just running out all over the place. It's kind of BSing with Brian Daniels there in the chair that just walked in. I'd like to get him in something going on here. All right, let's go back up here and check out Robbie's break. He has a second ball break. Makes a ball on the side. Gets a nice spread. Oh, did they take it over 100% now? Okay. Yeah, I obviously didn't hear that. That's great. Like I remember when they opened, I feel like they tried to get a bunch of stuff off the ground quick, and I don't feel like it had the momentum to sustain it. And then I just didn't hear from them in a while. So I don't really know what's going on. But I'm glad to hear that they are doing well and doing more things. That's great. Well, now we got all kinds of people in here. So now Snodgrass is here. Cody, Brian Daniels, Mark. It looks like Mark Neese is done. So now they're trying to figure out what to do with this ball here. Looking for a bridge. Found one. But honestly, I do not. I know. See, this guy shoots questionable shots. I'm sorry, but my opinion is that you're not shooting this ball with a bridge without double kissing the cue. There's no way that's not a foul. There's no way that's not a foul. I mean, you can't shoot straight at the ball like that with the ball a centimeter from the rail, cueing straight into the rail. Like, you're not going to not double hit that ball. But, that's their game. They He got himself in a goofy position. I absolutely would have just shot the 15 and then put the 11 in the side and gone up for that ball on the rail and then made the 8 and been done. Shooter's call. Nope, 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 nope. It most certainly was not shooter's call. Yeah, Mike, I had heard that they were trying to buy the actual break. And then somebody did buy the break, right? They brought it, they opened the place up, and that place shut down within what, 3-4 months? I forgot what the new break was even called. I heard they did a bunch of renovations on it. It was in the works for a long time. And then it was all fancied up. They had some fancy, neon lit bar and all this kind of stuff. And then it just was gone. But yeah. But I don't remember who bought the break, and I don't think they were a pool person. So I'm glad that they oh, Rodney dog that 2-ball. Yeah. It did seem like the new break ran out of money real quick. I still had the little collage above the urinal, huh? Uh-oh, there's a hole there. Hey, I finally get to play my sound effect I've been waiting to play all night. I think the only thing Fifth Street really needs to 100% completely replace the break is just to have more tables, right? Because you still can't hold the Midwest 9 there, right? Because they only have what, I think I heard they had 6 or 7 tables. They don't. It's not as many. Is that correct? Oh, it's 11 or 12? Okay. That's enough tables. I mean, you can, well, because some of those are 8-footers, right? Because they play 3-5-8 there so much on that side of the river, right? So there's at least a couple. They have 2 9-footers there? Wow. Huh. Well, that's interesting. So 2 9-footers. How many 8-footers? And then obviously the rest will be bar box. Well, let's see. We got 3 solids there. Well, 1 8 and 1 9, and then the rest are they're valleys, right? Yeah, I know they're valleys. All right, so he's probably just going to use the 11 and knock the 1 away. There you go. You needed to move that 1 a little bit further because I think it's on the point where you can force it through the nipple. A 20-minute drive makes it much better. Huh. Some are dynamos. Interesting. Let's see, what's Rodney going to try here? 10 bar boxes. You can hold a pretty nice event on 10 bar boxes. Okay. That was a great path. He did well. And if he can force this through the point, or maybe not even have to force it through the point, it might just go clean in. Then it'll be straight in. The 8-ball for the money ball. And there it is. They get the set. No, I thought something was going on down here. His race needs to be adjusted. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does. In my opinion, I feel like, should be at least even. Now, to be fair, Robbie and Tyler made some mistakes. They hung some balls they probably shouldn't have. But if they can not do that the next time, then maybe it won't be so lopsided. On the other hand, we got Brian Daniels in the house. I'd like to see him on the table. How do we get him in some action? Okay, so they're going again. I guess I'll go ahead and reset the scores there. All right, well, we'll just go back out up here. Yeah, looks like they took away the spot, and I think that's fair. I don't know that a 3-game swing is necessary. I feel like that might be a little too big of an adjustment. Not saying it's 100% out of line. Based on, like, if you redo the last match 100%, it's not out of line. Well, if you redo the last match at 90%. But, everything has to go the same way, right? They got to get the same kind of bumps and rolls and whatevers. So if that's a thing, then yeah.
Mike, how you been, brother?
See how bad my performance is? Thank God. He's got me. My owners, they're opening another restaurant, so everybody's like trying to quietly knock me down.
I'm going to go ahead and step away for just a minute while they sort out this first rack. I will be right back, guys.
Everybody else to fuck up the first like 6 or 8 weeks, and then when they need other
sunshine is my destroyer. There shall never be another dawn.
Hell yeah, lights out.
Well, somebody just turned off the lights on accident. And everybody cheered. That's funny. All right, let me catch up on everything here. What's going on? Same. Yeah. Okay. Now, yeah, we've hit the after hours. The Players Club after hours. All right. What do you guys talking about in the chat here? Let's see what we got. Oh, Mikey, you're shooting at a tournament at 5th Street tomorrow. What's the tournament there? 2 from Rod Mark. This needs to be adjusted. Oh, APA doubles. Okay, I see you. Who's Nikki Hayner? I don't know that name. So I don't know anything that you guys are talking about.
Looking upon these frail creatures, one would not think that they contained such power. One could rule the universe with it. You must find them.
I mean, Cookie, playing those guys 7-5, that's super tough. You just have to really do your best to try and outsmart them. That'll be the tough part, right? Is that, you just can't let them really get ahead, get running on them. Okay, they're playing a little safes back and forth. Somebody forgot to move their coin. There you go. Yeah, Rodney called it. It's one thing you never say about Rodney. He's a very honest player. He will always ask, make sure it's ball in hand. He will always make sure the score is updated. Very honorable player. I really like playing him. I like having him around. Great guy. No, the lights are not always off. I think Brendan accidentally bumped into the light and everyone cheered. So they wanted to make sure it was okay. All right, Cody, thanks for stopping by. It's good seeing you. I look forward to your next event. I definitely wanted you at least know about it. See if we can maybe send some players up there, and if we can sneak away for a weekend, maybe come up and check it out. That would be ideal. I do know that we'll have some matches tomorrow. It's unlikely that I will be here. I'm actually working a wedding tomorrow for the most of the day. But Brennan knows how to get the stream up and running, so hopefully he can do that while I'm away. And if I happen to get out earlier, I might be able to swing by. Oh, that ball's not going to go for Rodney. Now we do have on the other table here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Robbie, where are you going with this 8 ball? That's going to cost him a game. He really leaned over and rushed that shot a little bit. It was very uncomfortable, and I get it. But that was tough.
Fucking, I've only hit like 4 balls. Do you want to play?
We have on the big tip. We got Brian Daniels playing a little one pocket with Snodgrass, and Brendan's kind of coaching him, but he's kind of giving him a hard time at the same time. And Snodgrass does not play one pocket at all. Whoa, Mark, where are you going with that ball? I'm surprised he even shot that ball. I thought it would have just gone like rail first on it or something and just taken a shot at the 2. Now he does have to get relatively close to the ball because he really can't see at distance. I think we've seen that. That's kind of proven. So now he just needs to kind of float this 2 in the side.
Coolest one I ever saw was Alex. Did the Scott Alex.
Real good shot. Where's the cue ball going? He's going to have the same problem, but this one's he can be able to reach this one. He's going to shoot it with a bridge. He's not shooting it left-handed. He's not. Oh, that gave it to him. Okay. Maybe something not quite as strong as a 9 ball. Yeah, I mean, especially on a bar box, you get guys like that. They're just going to because if it's winter break, they're going to run 2-3 on you sometimes. But I mean, nobody's ever excited to go out there and donate $100 entry to play those guys, but at the same time, if you only got to win 5, that's not that many. They only have to make just a handful of mistakes, and you're playing guys that are not, not Masters players, so they're gonna make mistakes. You should have chances. Maybe not a lot. You're going to have to play good and get some nice rolls. But other than that, a roll is a roll, yeah. You have to have a little bit of luck to win a tournament. Doesn't matter how good you play. You have to get a little bit of luck. Wow. Tyler should not have missed that ball, I don't think. Let's see, what do we got here? Where are we at? Not a whole lot here. The table's kind of ugly. If we don't get no tolls, we don't eat no rolls. I feel like I should know that quote, Cooking. What are you talking about? What am I missing? Wait a minute now. Why is this so quiet? That's a little better. Oh, Robin Hood Men in Tights. Yeah, okay. Sharkfin, what's up, man? How you doing? Meanwhile, Rodney's got himself quite a little dilemma up there. Just got home. Yeah, that's a good way to end the night. We got an interesting little 8-ball doubles match here. I really wish I could stay all night, but I actually, you just missed out. I don't know if you heard or not, but I'm working a wedding tomorrow, and I got to be there at 9 in the morning. So, my pumpkin time's coming way earlier than usual. Normally I'd be here with these guys till 4 in the morning, but I need to be somewhat of a human and be productive and be a photographer, so got to be somewhat awake. So Tyler keeps making balls, but he needs a plan for this 9-ball. Like, he needs to get this 9-ball out now. He needs to stop right now and bank this 9-ball. That's what he needs to do, in my opinion, because what else is he going to do? I mean, where's this ball going? It doesn't bank anywhere out there. Why try and get over there? It doesn't pass the 3. It doesn't carry him between the 3 and 5 and the side. Like, I'm really curious what his plan is. Like, because now he's in 1-ball hell. I mean, the best he can do is just graze it and play safe. You know, that's the very best he can do. If he moves it and leaves these guys a shot, they're liable to get out. Okay, good shot. Cookie, you know damn well you would have banked that 9-ball 100 miles an hour cross corner from where he was instead of shooting that 10 down the rail, because the 10 went, the 14 goes, the 9's a problem ball, right? He should have been working the whole rack to get on that 9-ball. You know this. You played good bar table 8-ball. Beat my ass, I know. Me and Mark's just going to keep doing this because Mark... Here's the thing, Mark and Ryan are going to force them to open up that cluster for them. Right? Like, this is how this is going to go. We're just going to keep doing this. You know, shoot, I mean, here, I'm making the 4, and I'm going up table and doing something with their... Yeah, maybe not. I thought maybe if he had the angle, he'd go up there and knock that 14 out of there. But Cookie, I would believe you. I would believe your statement with one modification. All the APA 4s do But you can't say all us APA 4s. Because I'm sorry. I'm going to call you out. You're not a 4. So this will be interesting. He's going to carry him. He's going to hit the 3, and the cue ball's probably going to go down. So where's... Yeah. He's not guaranteed to get a shot after that. I might have tried to do a little something more with the cue ball there just to try and make sure I have a shot on something. And you can't dump their 14 from here because doing so is going to leave them good on the 9 ball for them to get out. So you're going to have to try and leave them in a really tough spot. And with that 14 hanging, like that's the ball I think you got to... I really think you got to try and block him from the 14. You were a 3 once. Can I say that? Honestly, no. When I joined the APA, I told them that you can't bring me in as a 4. I said it wouldn't be fair. I think they started me as a 5. 5 or a 6. I don't remember. I think they did start me as a 5 for like the first week, and then I think I went to a 6 after that. Okay, so he went for it and did a good job with the 2 ball speed. Right? Use the 2 to block the 9. Good smart shot. Tyler's going to have to work. Where's he? Why does he want it to slow down? Where's he thinking it's going? Is he gonna really try and crossbank this ball? I mean, it looks like it crosses either way. Oh, it passed the 2. Okay, nice. The camera lied to me. All right, this is the first time they've led in about 10 racks. So while they're racking, let's see what's going on with this goofy 1 pocket match down here.
Should he give you the money now or later? I remember last time I played around here. He paid. I would give him that.
I'll take care of it.
I did not think that breakout was going to end up bad.
You were at 2 for a week?
Don't worry, it's not like he's not on camera.
Fuck, you know what? He paid Dan out of tonight after 6 months ago. He didn't even know about the game. Like wasted or happened. But if you say so, I'll pay him.
This is Brian Daniels at the table right here. I think I heard them break up there. I'm just glad to see Brian back at the table. You worked your way up from the bottom. You know, there's really something to be said for that. I mean, I didn't start playing leagues until I was well in it a little bit. Sorry, I just overheard they were talking about a breaking contest here. But yeah, like, you know, when I started playing pool, I just kind of banged stuff around in whatever place I could find, and then start taking the game a little seriously. First league I played in was a Mo 8. I was a 4. I stayed a 4. Quit Mo 8. Quit everything for a while, and then got into APA for a little while. Like I said, I had him start me as a 5 because it just wasn't fair. Plus, I played. Who did I play? the guy that evaluated me, Patrick. I really want to say his name is Patrick something. He was a 7, I think, at the time, 6 or 7. But yeah. Gosh, that was way back when.
He must. Until he breaks them better than most people.
And he also knows how to hit the ball down the center line.
No, I'm just saying he
Like,
breaks.
that's like 100% of the world.
I don't think he still plays in the league anymore. He played out of the queue mostly. I don't remember him having such an exotic name, but it might have been. It might have been him. All right, so what we got going on here? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's Coonrod. Oh, well, Miss Q is not going to get it done. That is not going to get it done. Shark, you've been a 5 since Rusty started the league. Oh my goodness. How did you manage that? I don't like, I know some guys that were like lifetime 4s over there. I just don't understand how you can be a 4 forever and ever and ever. Like, just by sure, because like these guys, you know, they play 3-4 nights a week. Like, surely you're gonna improve at some point, right? It's got to be a thing. Oh, I guess the table was still open? Well, now I'm really confused. How could the table still... whatever. Not my game. Yeah, yeah. I can't really get into it on the air like that, but yeah. Heard a lot of crazy stuff. Alright, this will be a nice little out for Rodney here. That's why you don't play leagues anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's a fair point. I mean, you know, if you're playing well and you don't get moved up, you feel like, hey, this is great, I'm not getting moved up. But then you realize if it's happening to you, it's happening to a lot of other people, which makes the league really unbalanced and unfair across the board. And it just makes it super tough. And why would anybody want to deal with that? Oh, Mark fires the cue ball straight in the hole.
There's 15 of them. No. I just I know all the
almost done with all your sessions. That's good. You know why that's good? That means you have more time to come down here, Cookie, and get into some real games.
All you can drink, all you can eat, whatever.
And he hasn't played for 10 years.
That's from 10 to midnight.
I used to get drink that much before.
Hey, yo, you wanna talk?
Someone told me that I was still on the player list for Mo 8. I wonder if I'm still out there.
I'll see what she said.
Oh, they took away the player ratings link. What the hell? Missouri8ball.com. This is still the right thing. Past season results, sitemap. Yeah, this website is horrible. Like, even when I very first started playing and I found this website, I'm pretty sure I emailed the guy and I said, can I please redo your website? Because this looks like something I did when I was in high school for like Yahoo GeoCities sites. I mean, I'm talking like early 90s. Right? Like, this is bad. Like, it's really bad. I guess he took away the player. Like, I can't even like hack it. It used to be an Excel sheet or something like that, wouldn't it? Oh well. I guess the good news is that I'm not going to be out there. 100% that's false, Cookie. Even the default MySpace page looked better than that. You know, honestly, it does look a lot like, you remember Friendster, or like the very, very first iteration of Facebook? It was just kind of god-awful, blank and empty white like that. Yeah. But the thing that is the only website that I have seen in the last 20 years, no lie, that still does the wallpaper branding in the background image like that. It takes one image and it tiles it for the whole thing, and that's that Mo8ball.com thing, and it's so bad. That was a really good try from Tyler to try and break out that 13 ball. He's got another opportunity. He should take it now. He should do it from the 15, right? Tell me I'm wrong, Cookie. You should come in here and go right like that, right? That's the shot. There's no way you're telling me you're not shooting that shot right now. Because he thinks, even if he gets over here and he cuts that ball in, you gotta call for a watch. Yeah. So now he's got less of an angle to do that. I mean, he still has the angle. I guess he thinks he can squeeze it by there. But then where's the cue ball going from here, right? It's going to go this way and then maybe this way if he's lucky. He'd fluke the 8 ball in here. Yeah, I didn't like it. I think he should have just played for the breakout. But like I said, he's at the table, I'm not. And just because something I see doesn't mean that's what's going to materialize. I mean, that's every player, right? This is what I think is going to happen. And then you watch what does happen, and it's something entirely different.
In the trash can.
Anywhere?
All right, let's see how Mark does here. He's gonna open with a combo, it looks like, or at least he's considering.
Didn't miss this one.
He's getting a coach. See, like for these guys, the ball they got to work on, it's all that common sense. Yeah. Like to me, like the ball they have to work for is a 7, right? Every other ball has at least one pocket it goes into. The 7 ball is a problem. I don't think it passes the 15. Right. Now, if the 6 ball weren't there, he might be able to get over there. He's going to make this 6 and then use the 3 to come straight across. I don't think the 3 rolled up far enough. But I think he's going to try and just graze the 3 this way and then come right back over here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that drawing, except for he hit it a little too hard. It's all right, Cookie, because you don't have any hair to pull out when you watch me shoot either. We should do a doubles match, though. Hey, can we play in that Kenny's doubles thing coming up at the end of the month? Like, we're allowed, right? You're a 5 down there? I don't even know what I am. I wonder if I'm still a 5 or a 6. He plays a 6. Oh, nice little breakout. It's going to get a reward. Yes, yes, he does. Now, 4, 1, 7, 8. You're done. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. If you're a 6 and I'm a 6, we'd like 2 6s are strong favorites in that tournament. Oh, he's going to the 7. Interesting. No, yeah, no. I don't think he's kind of in the 50-yard line here between these two. Rolling cue ball peace sign. Dr. Dave Billiards. That's what he did right there. 30-degree peace sign. I honestly have no idea what they have me as or what they would make me play as down there. I've played as a 5, I've played as a 7, I've played as a 6. Wait. How the fuck is Alex Ramon a 6? How are both Danny and Alex a 6? Give me a break. I don't know about that. Why are they 6s though? Shouldn't one of them be higher than that? Thought one of them played much better. I thought Alex was the strongest of like the Danny, Alex, James trio. So I don't think I want to play Danny or Alex even. Danny Lamas or Alex Ramon. Yeah, that's the thing, man. They play way too much bar box pool for me to try and mess with them.
Yeah, do you regret buying it?
James Pilla, Sharkfin, he runs around with them.
I'm just thinking. I thought about it like for years, you know. It'd be fun to get
Oh, he didn't get there. And he's going to give himself a boxer's fracture. mean, it was a good idea, but like it would not have hurt him at all to go a little bit firm. He's gonna leave a shot at the one no matter what. There was no way to not leave a shot on the one there.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So like even if he just rolled up on it, like the 13 didn't really block it because the cue ball was gonna bounce to the left as we look.
Yeah, dude, I think the exact same
Okay,
thing.
they're
Like,
gonna
yeah,
give it up.
Actually, there's a little bike that I found, and it's a 700, but it kind of looks like a little cross. It's a Honda, and it just looks fucking.
Danny is the okay.
I think I don't want to crotch right because I don't want to sit down like. I
All
can't
right,
lay
simmer down, simmer down, Robbie. You're gonna have to chill out here a little bit.
See, that's the thing. I think my family would.
Yeah, I
much more
couldn't
enjoy
remember
that.
who the
But, I mean,
who
I
the
don't
top
have
was on those
10 grand
guys.
to get something nice, you know, and then plus the regular expenses that go along with it. You know?
I had pretty much assumed I knew that they were both better than James,
Yep.
but
Besides that, like a jet ski, you know, you
for
got
some reason I
almost
had
the
it on my
same
head that
things.
Alex Ramon
The other
was
thing is,
was
like,
stronger than
you know,
Danny.
keep it,
But
you know?
like I said, I haven't seen either one of them really play in a while. I played in a tournament with Alex, that last B player up at Teachers. I don't remember how he did, but he looked like he played pretty good. I haven't seen Danny play in a while, but the last time I saw him play, I mean, we're going back a couple years. He played pretty good at
So, like this
the.
weekend, we'll both ride doubles
Played
all
up at
weekend.
Kuhn Cushion on the 9-footer with James. Played pretty strong.
Sarah Festival.
But you know, I know those guys move around and play a bunch of bar table things, and I do not. Right, the bar table. That's like I need a handicap going down to that little table. So I just don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, if those guys are paired up as a 12, like they got to be a strong favorite. You got the brothers that are 2-6s, and they've won that tournament multiple times. So yeah, I don't know.
No, we just think we talk about it.
That being said, though, I still think it'd be fun. Play a doubles thing. And Cookie, we got the same shaft even. You realize that? OB Classic Pluses, 30-inch.
Set two games, about $600. I like Omaha. Yeah, I like Omaha also. Just need more money. And to be honest with you, I was actually kind of a pussy in Vegas. I really could have won. I could have set it north of 1,000 and really went after it more. I just chickened out a little bit.
That could be our team name. What? Wait, I missed
I
it.
did fine. It was just the second day.
I forgot
got
exactly whatever the hell I just said. What could be our team
You
name?
lose all your money on that hand. Yeah. I hope you hit a third king. You know.
Bet tons of money.
All right, Mark, where's this ball going?
You know, but I mean, against me, I played kind of tight, and I kind of dictated what happened on the hand.
If he could slowly cut this 6 ball in, he might save himself an angle on the 4. Oh, same shaft. Oh wow, he went full at that ball. I guess that 4 ball goes for more angles than I thought it did. But where's the 8 ball go?
I lost some money to one guy.
If he plays the 4 as the key ball, the 8 ball has got to be the right side pocket, right?
Straight on her, I flopped it.
Oh, good bump, good bump.
I think she must have had 2 pairs. She was pretty upset. You know, I don't think she had trips or anything. I don't remember there being a pair on the board. I was pretty wrong. But I don't remember thinking I could lose. You know, like, I don't think there was a flush or a pair on the board.
Yeah, he's looking at the 8 and the side from here.
Another hand that I actually just bought from her. You know,
I mean, obviously it goes in the top left corner as well. Same shaft. Yeah, that could be a team name. That'd work.
I think what I did, I put a nice size raisin on her. I think I let her bet and I called, and then she bet again, and I put a big raisin on her. And I think she folded. I think I had like a 4 flush. You know, I put a big bet in to try to win the pot. Just prayed she folded, to be honest.
Wait a minute.
These fucking kings, though, man. Them dumb fuckers are gonna haunt me, man. That was an expensive fucking.
They got to make us an 11. I don't know that they're going to make us an 11. I mean, this is the goofy thing, right? Like, I haven't played there. Literally, it's been years since I played down there. So I don't know if they would, like, oh, he hasn't played in a while, we'll take him down. I don't think they're going to lower me necessarily. But I think you play there a bunch, and I don't see them changing that.
And if I raised, somebody was going to throw a big raise on me, you know? And I'm like,
No, it's possible. I mean, I don't even know who's in charge of the handicaps down there and like how any of that works. Mark's gonna need a good shot here. He can't just stop this ball.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I'm just gonna get this guy heads up and get the other guy out. So I went ahead and raised it to 150, and the guy goes, oh great, another, he's all great, another 1-2 player over here with a limp fucking raise.
All right, so yeah, they're gonna call it in over here. And here's the nice thing. Oh, Brennan, don't stand right there. I can't slow-mo it if you stand in front of it. Kenny, Dan Walker, and whoever bitches the most. Yeah. I don't think I know Dan Walker. I mean, I always say I know Kenny. But I mean, I haven't shot a ball with Kenny in, 5 years. All right, let's see. Good hit. Good hit. Well done. And he's got the angle on the 8 on the side, just like I called it 5 shots ago. Nicely done. They get to the hill again. All right, I'm going to finish out this set. It might just be this rack. And then I'm going to call it. I'm going to leave the stream up. Yeah, probably not. We don't really have any other action going on. So I'll finish out this set and then I'll shut it down for the night. I'm already going to be tired AF tomorrow for my work, but it is what it is. And somebody complained for 20 minutes. I mean, yeah, and yeah, everyone complains when somebody that's having a good day is playing good, you know. But I'm going to step away again real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Be right back.
Unfortunately, we have us another guest, and they did.
come back. Didn't look like I missed a whole lot. Guys on the hill are at the table. 7 ball is a problem for them. That's really the big one. But you know what he's going to do? He's going to get to it off the 1 right here. This is a long, thin shot. Very speed sensitive. That one's not going to get there. He just works like a good safe.
Even if I was getting a 7, it wouldn't fucking matter. No, he's not beating me. I literally have gave him every game for free. No, I'm getting shots. I'm not sealing the deal.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible.
Change it. Boy, Dan shot my nuts in today playing straight pool. There was like 2 racks. I barely got a ball. Maybe like 160 something. And that was only because I got like 10 of the last 11 balls or something like that. 10 of the last 12.
All right. Now for stripes, 14 ball is probably the big problem ball. I only say that because the 9 already has a couple of pockets it goes into, and it'll go in the corner once the 10's out of the way. It's not a bad effort, but I still feel like from here, excuse me, I feel like from here the pattern's going to be 4-1, 7-2-3-8. But he's going to go after the 7 right here. Well, he hit that a little full. Where's this ball going? All right, so let's see. Now it gets a little interesting, right?
It's the opposite of non-stop. Yeah, but non-stop is the opposite of stopping. We went there non-stop. We stopped at 8. I'm fucking right. Right.
He put it on Freddie the Beard. I'll tell you that.
You beat Freddie the Beard?
Didn't stop nothing. 8-0, 8-1.
No kidding. Was you happy about it? Come in him or on his back?
Hey, look, I actually went down the right path.
What's he looking at here? Four, 3, 2, 7.
What, my fucking autograph? I said, yeah, Freddie, I brought my pocket. Well, how about I get you?
2 in the side to get on the 7. You mean?
Fuck out. Where you from?
Yeah, that would make sense, right? So 4, come over here,
Loved it.
right? So then from the 3, you're just gonna end up want to be somewhere here, right? So then when you put the 2 in, you go over here somewhere for the 7, and then you got the 8 wherever you want. That would work. He could also, if he wanted to, come up here, come down. Wow, look at that shot. Now, did he get a reward?
He fires it in like a jack-off pro. That shot would have had me agonized.
Let's see. Well, he's got some little tough action here. I guess he's straight in. Oh, he had him a little bit. Oh no, not that far.
You learn one thing for a $20 video, you're good, you know?
Yeah, he's in trouble now.
Take $40. It's like, yeah, it's $40, but if you win one set,
He's just going to go up table with some inside spin. Yep. Get up there, just leave him alone. All right, now we got Robbie, who I can't really say is. Yeah, well, I'll just say we got Robbie here. So obviously, probably gonna start with a 14 if you're gonna try and get out. Otherwise, you would probably start with the combo because then you can use the 10 ball for cover. Maybe come down a little bit. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. Because now what do you got to do? Now you got a hard shot or a combo shot from there. Yeah, the 14 was your duck. That was your insurance ball. Mark's checking to see if the 4 passes the 3. I believe it does. I kind of like taking the 3 first anyway and just hit it thin and come back to a little bit below where he's at. Just because I don't want to risk hitting the 3 unless I play shape to plan on hitting the 3, you know, bring the cue ball all the way across table. So if you do clip it and the 3 doesn't go very far, you'll still have a shot. Oh, he hit a nice, real clean, good shot. Now he needs a bit of an angle. The ball's close enough, he can cheat that pocket and come around. He's gonna have to move the ball though. Like there's no like nice finesse way to get over here that I can tell. I like going forward with inside. Come right back underneath where he lays. I don't like trying to mess with that side pocket he's draped over. Just like that. Just like that. Good shot. All right, they get another set. I think they're probably going to be done from here. And while they talk it over, we'll flip back over here for a minute. Brian Daniels and Snodgrass are playing 10 ball for fun, because why not? Mike is struggling a little bit, to be honest. But that's not going to be any concern of ours, because I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. We should be back tomorrow. I can say that we will be back tomorrow. I don't know when or if I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try and get here, but I probably won't get here till 10 or 11 o'clock p.m. But we might have stuff going on way earlier in the day. Just look out for the notifications. So thanks for hanging out. We had a great time, and until next time, see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.